Hi, I am Grandmaster Kim. I'm going to show you small cane techniques. This cane technique is hitting, stabbing, hooking, arm, leg, twisting. We can use all. Also, this is a weapon, but some getting old people, walking stick, or sometimes mountain, hiding, and using that. Sometimes protect myself. Also, some older people and hiking, stepped, dog, a lot of help. Also, this technique is also a good exercise. Moving, strike, side, front, back, whatever. It's a very good exercise. Everybody knows my cane technique. I think it's good for future and good for now. I hope enjoy my cane technique. Thank you.
Hapkido cane techniques. Sequence number 1, striking techniques. First, to the temple or the ear, to the neck or the jaw, to the shoulder bone, to the elbow, striking to the wrist, striking to the outside of the knee, and finally to the ankle. That is striking from outside position. Hapkido cane technique is also striking to the inside position. Again to the same pressure points, the temple, the neck, shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist, the knee, and finally the outside ankle. Next, in sequence number 2, Grandmaster Kim will demonstrate stabbing technique. To the eyes, to the pressure point in the cheek, to the neck at the carotid artery, to the middle of the throat, to the inside of the chest, to the sternum, and finally, stabbing to the groin. Through the close-up technique, you can notice how with each pressure point strike, Grandmaster is rotating the cane, extending his energy through the cane into the opponent's vital point. Hapkido cane technique, sequence number 3, using the hook, part of the cane, for striking. To the eyes, to the jawline, or the temple, or the ear, to the clavicle, and finally hooking and pulling at the groin. to the kidney. Hapkido cane technique, sequence number 4, using the crook of the cane for striking. To the temple, to the ear, to the shoulder, to the elbow, to the wrist or the hand, to the knee, to the ankle. On the opposite side, to the same vital points. The rotation of the cane and Grandmaster's shifting of his balance to his front leg allows the speed of the cane to be increased and the power of the cane increased as the strike is made. Under full speed conditions, this would usually result in broken bones. Using the back of the hooked part of the cane, the same vital points can also be struck. It's imperative that the cane be brought over the head and around in a full circle as these strikes are made. Grandmaster's emphasis on balance, proper form, and the execution of proper technique allows these techniques that are being displayed to be as lethal as possible. And finally, the strike to the last point at the ankle. In addition to the striking, stabbing techniques that you have seen thus far with the cane can also be used to initiate first moving attacks when the defender expects that the opponent may try to attack them. Before they have the chance, the cane will be utilized to disable and control the attacker. In technique number 1, Grandmaster will display the use of the cane while hooking the neck. Stepping in, he hooks the cane around the opponent's neck and finishes with a strike to the temple. Technique number 2. In technique number 2, after having hooked the cane at the opponent's shoulder blade, vital point, Master Kim is able to finish this technique while applying pressure to the opponent's neck. Hapkido cane technique, number 3. In technique number 3, Grandmaster Kim will slide the cane under the opponent's arm over and around, trapping his arm with the cane applied pressure against his neck. He finishes with a stab to the vital point on the neck or a strike to the head. Technique number 4. In technique number 4, Grandmaster strikes with an upward blow to the groin, hooking behind the lower part of the body, pulling, and then finishing with a strike to the groin. Hapkido cane technique number 5. Grandmaster first reaches out and grabs the opponent's right wrist while striking upward with the cane. Hitting the pressure point, he then wraps the arm around the cane for a simple turn under twist maneuver and continues to lock the opponent's arm against the cane, creating a very painful submission hold. First moving attack, technique number 6. In technique number 6, Grandmaster Kim uses the cane to reach around the opponent's neck. As he does so, he pulls the opponent's face into his shoulder, and then, by rotating his feet, he's able to bring the opponent down to the ground. Hapkido cane technique, number 7. In this technique, Grandmaster steps forward, placing the hook part of the cane into the opponent's belt. With a rapid push-pull motion, he brings the opponent down after striking the groin and locks the leg into a painful submission lock. Technique number 8, In technique number 8, Grandmaster reaches out with his left hand, pushing the attacker's wrist upward, while reaching under with the cane and hooking at the elbow. He then pivots, stepping back right to bring the opponent to the ground. Technique number 9. In technique number 9, Grandmaster Kim steps forward, striking the opponent's knees with the cane. Sliding down to the ankles, he brings the opponent over and finishes with the cane locking around his leg and the end of the cane against pressure point on the eye. Technique number 10. In technique number 10, Grandmaster reaches out, pulling down on the opponent's right sleeve, breaking his balance, and while hooking the cane in his knee, pulls across the body to bring him down. He finishes with the cane technique at the groin. Technique number 11. In technique 11, while grabbing the opponent's wrist and lifting upward, the cane hooked around the opponent's wrist is what allows him to be thrown. Grandmaster finishes with a strike to his temple. Hapkido cane technique number 12. Grandmaster Kim in this technique hooks the opponent's right sleeve and executes a twisting